Coming up on the Lakeside Loop, Mr. Keel's AP Literature and Composition classes hold a Spelling Bee Championship.
And second graders visit Lakeside. The Loop starts now. Welcome back to the Lakeside Loop. I'm Jonah Osmankowski.
And I'm Logan Wenzel. Second graders from schools in Federation with Lakeside have been visiting campus the past few weeks. It's a great opportunity for them to see what a day in the life of a warrior is like.
We'll give them food. Do you guys think
We have had them around here for over a month now. It's been fun. They come into school, get an idea what's going on at Lakeside, how many hours of classes we have, how long our classes leave, and when they leave after 2.5 hours, they understand a whole ton of what's going on here at Lakeside. This year, the first one, we're doing something different. We have 6 high school students teaching agricultural survey, which I didn't even know we had as a class.
So why do you guys think that water is so important?
The kids learn about seeds, about dirt, about farming, about milking cows. It's stuff that I learn every class period I go in there. I learn something new. So that's the third hour class that we go to, and then second hours is STEM class. Building, using your brains. They have Play-Doh that they work with and some spaghetti. It's been fun. The kids have enjoyed it. Well, to get them comfortable with Lakeside. It's their home. We hope 6 years from now they think about it. I always tell them at the end of the trip, I said, what was the coolest part of Lakeside? And they will say, well, the weight room or the art classroom or the STEM classes, welding. And I said, people ask me that all the time. What's the best part about Lakeside? My answer to them always is Jesus is the best part. To let them know that we have 460 kids that believe in Jesus just like they do. We have 30 plus teachers that have the same faith as they do. And so to get them thinking about not just education, but first and foremost education with Christ, and then getting a great education to get them out into the world.
Thanks for visiting us.
Spring sports have officially begun. Baseball, softball, boys golf, track, and girls soccer have all started practicing within the last few weeks. We asked a few coaches about how they think their seasons are going to go.
Yeah, it's been really busy at Lakeside lately. All the spring sports have gotten going. So we've got girls soccer, obviously, baseball, softball.
Good sit.
Oh my goodness!
Boys golf, and the track and field team.
Get them up higher, Jay. Higher knee. Higher knee. Higher knee. Pop.
All going at the same time. Trying to be outside. It's a little bit cold, a little bit windy right now, but my favorite thing about spring sports is just the buzz on campus. All the kids out on the fields, out on the track, everybody moving around. Just really busy. It's just a generally busy time here at Lakeside.
Yeah, it's an exciting time for the girls' soccer season. We've officially split up into our 2 teams. We've got our varsity and our JV squad set and ready. Girls have been brave, practicing out in the snow and the sleet and the cold winds out there. We've got 4 returning seniors for the varsity team who have good leadership skills, and we're excited for all the young talents that are on both our varsity and JV squads. Soccer is the world's most popular sport, and for good reason. You don't need much equipment, you just get the ball out there and you're ready to play. It looks like a lot of running, and that's because it is. You gotta have quick feet, be able to work as a team, move the ball across the field, and everybody's working for that one goal. No matter what time it is in the game, your next job is to score 1 goal.
If you would like a schedule for any of these sports, you can find one on the Lakeside website.
Mr. Keel recently held a spelling bee for his AP Literature and Composition classes. The winners of the 2 periods, Morgan Milsna and Jackson Milbrath, competed to see who would be 2022's AP Lit Spelling Bee champion.
This is the 4th annual AP Literature and Composition Spelling Bee. We've got 2 sections. We have the champion of period 3, Morgan Milsna.
Boo.
This is period 11.
Yeah.
The period 11 champ, Jack Milbrath.
The first round was fun. It was on Grandparents' Day, which is why we had it. We had the spelling bee instead of having class. And it was fun because the grandparents were there cheering us on. Mr. Keel had us start with really easy words, and then the words got harder, which was kind of interesting.
The procedure's this. If one of them misspells a word, the other one has to spell that word correctly, plus one more to be the champion. Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Odyssey.
Odyssey, Odyssey.
I don't know if I'm like super exceptional at it, but I do read a lot, so I think part of it is just that I see a lot of words, maybe more than other people do.
Outre.
Outre with an accent.
Morgan, you are the champion. Jack!
Congratulations, Morgan!
Many Lakeside students have talents that they are able to share with the people around them. However, only Nate Cranky is able to showcase his talent for whistling in the hallways every day.
Pretty much I've been whistling for as long as I can remember. It's been something that I've always really enjoyed, so I couldn't really tell you. I've been doing it for a while though. I've done all sorts of things. There's a big variety. I guess I like to whistle a lot of like classical things, you could say. I guess I'll just kind of like imitate like Mozart. I'll just kind of mess around with stuff like that. So I'm actually not sure really how it started, but I'm pretty much always whistling in the hallways, and so I guess just one day I was walking through the hallways and I was just doing my thing whistling, and apparently the pre-calc room heard it, and they said that Mr. Hackbarth really enjoyed it and thought it was really cool. So basically from there on, I just kept whistling every day, and I'm pretty sure they said that like whenever I whistle, the whole room gets really quiet and then everyone listens and tries to guess the song.
It's the Stereo Hearts one.
So I've done Star Wars, I've done a hymn, one from the hymn called Christ is Arisen. I've also done Tuck Everlasting. I've also done a song called Whistle. So pretty big variety, but just kind of whatever sounds good for the day. And so it's basically like a song of the day that I do now, so yeah. I'm pretty much whistling all the time, so whenever I'm at work I'm whistling, whenever I'm at home I'm whistling, when I'm doing homework, I'm always whistling, yeah.
And now it's teacher time.
Teacher time with Mathia Lenz.
Last week we interviewed Mr. Poofall, and today we're going to be interviewing one of his closest friends. He teaches English, but may or may not actually have an English degree. And he shares a birthday with Abraham Lincoln, Mr. Vanderhoof, or Mr. V, everyone.
So, what do you want to know, Mathia?
Who's currently on your favorite student list?
I can think of several students that want me to say them, but I think for the sake of unity in my classroom, I will not answer that one.
What was your nickname in high school?
My nickname was actually JV because they were my initials, so my quarterback when I played wide receiver always called me that.
Who's your favorite kid?
Which one of them wanted to ask that question? Again, for the sake of unity in my own household, I probably shouldn't answer. My youngest daughter said I should pick her because she's not here, therefore no one would know who she was and I could just pick her, but I probably shouldn't answer that one.
Are you willing to say the 2021 high jumper motto?
The 2021 high jumpers motto. No, Wrigley, you will never get me to say that publicly.
For once and for all, how do you pronounce your last name?
Vanderhoof.
Can we just write the same things over and over for journal days?
No, that is not allowed. Sorry, Marcus.
Why are bald people so good looking?
Well, as Mr. Osmus once told me, I have the second best looking hairstyle on the faculty, so I've got that going for me, which is nice.
PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox. I've never owned a PlayStation.
Have you ever slipped playing scout team quarterback?
I don't know what they're talking about. Never happened.
Do you like teaching 9th grade English?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on Wordle?
I play it almost every day. It's a good brain exercise to keep me young.
What's the most adventurous thing you've done?
Ooh. That's a good question. I've been parasailing. I've scaled up a waterfall. I've been wandering through downtown Seoul, South Korea at 1 in the morning. So a few different things.
So how does it feel to be the second favorite sophomore English teacher?
Mr. Poofall can believe whatever he wants, but we all know I'm the favorite.
And now you're in the loop. I'm Logan Wenzel.
And I'm Jonah Osmankowski. We'll see you next week.